Do give praise to the dog, particularly in training. That's a pretty good reinforcer combined with the reinforcement of picking up other birds or bumpers.
So, here, hold, here, hold, here, hold, here, sit, sit, sit,
We have the
sit,
dog sit before we take the bumper.
hold, out,
Take the bumper out on the command out.
study.
And we point the dog to the next mark and send them on their name.
Good dog.
You'll notice that what she's doing as she's swimming back is that she's looking to the other mark. She's already anticipating what she's going to do next.
Dog. That's it.
This is where control becomes important, because you want to make sure that the dog does what you want to do, not what it anticipates it wants to do.
Sit,
You can see she's already focused on it.
stay, hold. Study.
Again, sent on her name. After she picks this bumper up, there are two down birds she has not seen. One is in high grass and weeds on the right side. Another one is up on the land, pretty much straight ahead of where this fall was. When she comes back, we will try to have her sit, pointing her backbone at the high grass and weeds on the right side, and we'll send her on the command back. We send blinds using the command back. We send mark retrieves on her name. Also, when we're pointing the dog on a blind, before we send them, we'll often use
Here,
the phrase dead bird
sit,
to alert them that there is something out there.
sit.
Now she's marking on her left
Shake,
where there was a previous fall,
heel, heel,
and now what we'll do is bring her back and get her turned to the other direction.
sit, sit.
First, we'll throw
Heel.
one out there, stop her,
Heel,
bring her back, and
heel.
now handle her away from that fall.
Sit.
This
Sit.
is simulating that a bird came
Sit.
in
No.
and was shot over the deeks, but we
Sit.
know it's dead and we want her to go and pick up
Sit.
the previous bird.
Back.
There you see the high grass and weeds. And the down bird is in the middle there. Again, we train the dog to take a straight line on a blind whenever the back command is used. We don't want to stop the dog and give them casts. We want them to take a straight line through whatever kind of cover
Good
or
dog.
obstacles there
That's
may
it.
be. Next, we're going to handle her away from the mark that we had just thrown to the next blind. Again, what we're simulating is that in a hunting situation, we know we have a downed bird in the water, we can see it.
Good
We
dog.
want to make sure that the bird we had shot
Good.
previously,
Here.
which is up on the land, is brought in. There's not a cripple that's running.
Sit.
She sees the other mark,
Sit.
but now we'll line her away from that.
Sit.
Again, taking the bumper
Hold.
on the command out.
Out. Heel. Heel. No bird. No. No. Sit. No. No.
We use the command no,
Heel. Sit. No.
even though she's very focused on that bumper,
No.
to let her know that that is not what we want her
Sit.
to retrieve.
No. Sit.
We use the hand signal
Sit.
to point her in the direction that we want, again, aligning her backbone.
No. No. Back.
Give her a back command. Then we'll stop her and cast her to the blind.
Back. Move. Good dog, that's it. Good dog, that's it. Good girl. Good girl. Here,
Now we'll send her to the mark
hold. Here,
that she's seen.
here. Sit. Now. Good.
She knows where it is.
Buddy.
And now we'll add one other wrinkle. After she picks this mark up, as she's bringing it in, we'll throw another bumper. Again, what we're simulating is that she's coming in with a retrieve. A bird comes into the decoys, we shoot it down while she's bringing the
Dog,
bird in.
that's it.
We're working on control to finish with one task before she begins another.
Good dog, that's it. Here,
We
Here.
know her off the thrown bird,
here.
or again the shot bird. Have her come in, deliver this to hand,
Here.
and then go to the next.
Hold. Here. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Out. Sonny. Good dog. That's it. Good girl.
So she's picked up 7 birds. 5 of them are marks, 2 of them are blinds.
Good dog. That's it. Hold. Here. Hold. Sit. Hold. Out. See?
Now we'll show the pattern drill for handling again. We have white cones on the left and on the right. The bucket is where I'll be standing. The dog will be in the middle. This is so you can get some idea as to where the bumpers are. These are the signals we use. Those are direct over signals, left and right, and then diagonal signals. Again, left, right. And those are what we give to the dog. Again, on the back command.
Back!
Again, we walk out
Dog.
to where the dog is sitting and pick the bumpers up at that point. Again, what we're trying to do is not teach the dog to anticipate sitting on the whistle. We want the dog to learn to go in a straight line and not to stop. And we also want the dog to be responsive to signals. So we train the two things independently of each other. She anticipates to go to the back one, we stop her, bring her in, and give her the over.
That's it. Good dog. That's
This is an excellent warm-up drill and basic control drill. It's not necessary to use very much force here, primarily repetition and praise.
back! Back! Good dog. That's it. Girl.
Again, each time the dog picks up one of the bumpers, we walk out, pick the bumper up, keep the dog in the same spot, throw the bumper back.
No!
Again, she starts to anticipate to go out. Stop her with voice and send her over. Now, we'll show the lining portion of this. This is where we teach to take a straight line and not to anticipate stopping on a whistle. So again, pointing the backbone towards where we're going, dead bird, and the back command.
Dog.
As the dog brings the bumper all the way back, we're already facing the next point that we're going to send the dog to. The backbone is pointed in the direction, dead bird, back command.
Cut.
And that is your basic pattern drill.